Alright, so here we have a Rover 75 rear door handle. They're both front and the rear come off exactly the same, other than the front one may have a key latch, which will be a couple of extra clips, I suppose. I don't know, I've not actually took one off. Right, well, I went to the scrapyard to take this off because mine's corroded, and they had one in the scrapyard that was in much better condition than mine, so I thought I'd have it. But I had a lot of problems trying to get it off. I looked on YouTube, I couldn't find anything. All I could find was somebody trying to take a door panel off, which was no use to me whatsoever. So I ended up cutting it out and bringing it home. The door was already had a massive dent in it. The door was knackered anyway, so the scrapyard owner didn't mind. But I would recommend you ask permission before you do anything like that, because you could end up paying for the whole door if you ruin it and there's nothing wrong with it. Anyway, I've got it home and I figured out how to take it off. Now this clip, this bit here slides off, and underneath there's a screw. Now to get this off, there's a little pin there, so you just pull that back, get your screwdriver in, and it does come off quite easily. But obviously when it's still on the car, it's going to be a little fiddly. Just bear with it and you'll do it. So you do that, and then this it's quite stiff. You might have to get a screwdriver under there to lever it, but it does come off like that. And underneath there'll be a screw right there. So you take that screw out. It's a star drive screw. And then the door handle itself slides. So you slide it this way.
Is there something wrong, sir? No, my party just forgot to show it.
And if you can see there's like a lug on the end of this. So that's how it works. And then you slide it forwards, like so. And then a little fiddly, because it doesn't come quite the way, so it's still catching a little bit, but it does manage, it just pulls off like so, and then it comes out. Easy as that. And underneath here there's another screw. You take that screw out, job's a good one. That's it, it's off. Unfortunately on mine the screw snapped, but I don't actually need this bit. That's the only part I want, so I'm not really bothered about this snapping. So if you do ever want to change the door handle, you don't really need to change this part. You could just take that off and then replace it with the new one, unless you're changing it for any other reason. I don't know, but my reason is just that this one is in better condition than the one I already have. Mine's all corroded and looks really bad. So I hope that video was useful. Post any comments that might be helpful towards other people, especially if you've removed one with the key thingy on it. Obviously I've not needed to do that, so and also in this part here, which you won't need to disconnect, is where the cable goes that actually unlocks the door, but you won't need to bother with that unless you're taking this piece off, of course. But anyway, I'll stop rabbiting on, and there you go. Rover 75 door handle removal. I hope this video was useful. Thanks for watching. I'm not really bothered about getting likes or any of that stuff. I'm just doing this to help people out. So thank you for watching, and bye. By the way, in case you're wondering, I've got Columbo on in the background.